In this video, I'm going to show you how you can trial better out in the rugby field. So if you're coming up to rugby trials and you want to really impress your coaches, then watch this. And if you know someone that needs help with this, then send this video to them. Okay, so 3 things. Number 1, I need to show you how to relax. Okay, number 2, you need to get the absolute basics right. Then number 3, you need some X factor. So let's get into this. Number 1, most important I think, is actually to relax. It doesn't actually matter. Alright, so you could trial terribly just because you're scared of trialing. And then you could come round 1, you might not make the team you want, but then you can work your way back up. Okay, as you start to gaining confidence, you can work your way up the system. You may not be the biggest guy, so you might not trial well at first. Coaches might think, oh, okay, you're a bit smaller, we'll put you in the lower teams. You can work your way up. Stay relaxed. Got time. Most people have way more time. One match isn't going to determine everything. One match isn't going to determine how the coaches think about you. The season is long. You have time. 2. Now I want you to think bigger. Think about your strengths and weaknesses. What are your strengths and weaknesses on the field? Okay, if you haven't been going and doing your practice as much as what you should, you haven't done your strength training, you haven't done your speed work, you haven't done your mobility, and you're not quite as good as what you should be, then what can you do? Know your strengths already. What are your strengths out in the field? Okay, are you good at ball running? Are you good at pilfering? Are you good at breaking the line? Are you a really good defender? Are you a really good chatter? Play off those. Always go back to your strengths and use them out in the field. As you go, what we want to do during the season is actually work on your weaknesses. So know your weaknesses. How can we hopefully not use our weaknesses in those trial matches? So if you can't pass one way very well, try not to get caught out doing that during that game. Although I do want you to work on that skill, all right? Try and avoid it. And then what if you're not such a great tackler? Okay, one-on-one. Well, try and get to the point where you're always getting in 2-man tackles. Okay, if you happen to get caught on one tackle, go hard. Honestly, just go hard. Fearing him. That defender or that tackler is actually fearing you just as much as you're fearing them. Okay, or fearing missing that tackle. So that's a really big one. Play to your strengths and weaknesses, and then enjoy it. If you're just trying to get the basics right, catch, pass, run the ball, do the right things by your position, then that's you should be like what you're trying to do most of the time. And number 3, if you want that X factor, everyone wants that X factor. Coach is always looking for X factor. It excites them. They go, oh my god, this kid's got something. And generally, it's like if you're a really good ball runner, coaches love that. I'm telling you right now, coaches look for good ball runners, and just because everyone looks at good ball runners, they go, oh wow, that guy's got something. Okay, so that's what I want you to start doing is run the ball. Okay, run the angles. All right, get yourself in position and start chatting. Okay, that will give you a bit of an X factor. And the bonus for this is talk to your coach. What is he looking for? Or she looking for out of your position? So no matter what position you play, go and talk to the coaches. Okay, what do you want to see out of me? And get their advice. Okay, because they'll be looking for specific things and specific things out of players. Right, they might have their mind already set on someone else for a position. Fine, so be it. What can you do to win that position? Okay, and just start having these conversations. If you can have those conversations, coaches will look at you and most likely want to help you. They are your coach. They should want to help you. And they should want you to trump the person who's in front of them, because that person in front then has to play even better. Okay, and if you have competition going for positions, that's it. So that's covering all 3. But I want you to go back to the basics again. If you can catch pass well, if you can defend and you can chat really loud. So I teach all my players I have down the parks and everyone that does my online coaching and talks to me, what can I do? It's chat, talk, be loud. Okay, if you are loud out there, coaches will hear you. If you're the one getting the defense going up and you're setting the line speed and you're getting up and going, all right, everyone's going to be looking at you. Okay, the coach is going to be like, oh, we need this guy out there because he is the one leading our team. Okay, he is the one chatting, getting our line speed up. Right, he is the one putting the pressure onto the other team. So that's what you can do, and so easily that will give you a bit of an X factor, but it's one of the most basic skills, right, is chatting. Chat, chat, chat. Right, who have you got? Tell them. Let that person know. Point at them. I've got him. I've got red headgear. I've got boots, red boots, whatever it is. You might know the other opposition. I've got number 7. If you can chat, man, it's such a good skill. But in most levels, it goes missing. It's not until you get the higher levels where you really hear people chatting. And so I'm drilling it into the kids I train is just chat. And even in attack, call for the ball. You want the ball. You want to run onto it. You want to be one running that hard under the line. And the only way you do that is by calling for it, and being confident in yourself. This is why I always come back to, get strong. If you are strong in the gym, right, and if you've done the RDC programs, you're properly strong, then out in the field, it's going to show. So, and if you haven't built that, then you can definitely do in-season programming and still get strong. You should be doing in-season programming, because if you're doing trials now and you're doing in-season programming, then by the end of the season, you're not going to be weak. Okay? Whereas if you're not doing any training during the season, you're going to get weaker, right? And you're going to be set back, right? It doesn't have to be that way. And you're more likely to get injured too. So it doesn't have to be like that. You should be finding a time, even for one session a week in the gym. Keep getting stronger. Keep your strength. It's going to help you a lot. But if this video helped you, please send it to your friends, send it to your mates. This one's a really important one. One more thing, like and subscribe to the channel.